start? I guess we are now live and we can start on every channel. Yep, we are. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Migration Talks with Visa Empire, where we discuss about your migration journey here in Australia. Today, there were a lot of technical glitches, and we couldn't start at a decided time, which is 10:30 a.m. As per Perth time every Saturday. We couldn't start at 10:30 a.m. We are just trying to now wrap it up with all the migration changes in this 15-minute session. So what's happening basically in this migration space? Okay, before starting anything, let me just make a disclaimer. This podcast, this information session or live session, it should not be substituted for your migration advice. It is just for general information. So if you want to discuss your personal circumstances, we recommend you booking a personalized consultation with any of the registered migration professionals, but don't take it and don't substitute this advice as a migration advice, as a professional advice. It's for general information only. We generally discuss about things that are happening in this migration space, the migration updates. We also talk about the case studies, how people were in similar situation and like yours, and then they got their visa sorted with the help of Visa Empire. That's what we discuss in these live session. But if you have questions like general information questions, whatever questions you have, you can type in the comment box and we are here to answer. All right, so PB29 Gil is asking how I can come from Canada. I'm a Canadian citizen and I'm a truck driver. This is a very, very common question right now in our inbox. PB29, if you ask anyone like right now in Canada and as a truck driver, they are really willing to come to Australia because of multiple factors. Now, how to come to Australia? As a Canadian citizen, the only exemption is you need not to pass the English exam because your English is considered competent. Like you need not to think of 6 each or anything because you are already holding a Canadian passport. It means 6 each is already there. Otherwise, everything else is exactly like an Indian citizen. Another thing is you can also get work and holiday visa being a Canadian citizen if you are aged less than 35. Now, if you want to permanently settle in this country, as a truck driver, you need to find an employer that is an Australian logistics company. Those who are willing to employ you, like willing to hire you for next 2 to 3 years. So if you are in Townsville, Dama, if you are in Cairns, Dama, you work for the employer for next 2 years and you get permanent residency 186, or you work for 3 years on a 494 visa and you get permanent residency 191. So that's the pathway for Canadian citizen. There is nothing like we can directly apply for permanent residency. As a fleet manager, not as a truck driver, I'm talking about fleet manager, you can get direct PR again through employer sponsored 186 direct entry. For any such information, you can always consult Visa Empire. We can guide you and we can look into your personal circumstances and what are your goals, and accordingly we can advise you. Okay, I hope I answered your question. 13PB08 is asking the WA491 का round कब तक हो सकता है? Any idea? And you are an ECT. Your occupation is ECT. Okay, 13PB08, it is going to happen next week. This is what we are anticipating. Next week, there will be WA invitation round. ECT may or may not get an invite, but March onward, definitely ECTs are there. This invitation round, we are not very sure whether they'll still follow the same construction trend, like they are just going to invite construction. Maybe January and February, they said like they'll be inviting priority occupations. Though ECT is in priority, but you never know, like if they follow the last month's trend, then ECT won't be there. Otherwise, from March onward, we are hopeful for ECTs. Okay. Now coming to next one, Simran, 80 points ECT, working casually as ECT but unable to get permanent job. What are the chances for 190? Simran, which state are you in? That's very important. And if you're working casually, what is going to be your pay rate? If you can advise me those, then I can give you a bit of a hint what in which state you are, accordingly whether there are chances or not. Coming to next one, PB29 is again asking, I used to live in Australia in Brisbane and Melbourne and 8 years. Yes, PB29, there is a possibility then you may have connections, that you may have employers, those who are willing to sponsor you. contact us if you have an employer, anybody is willing to sponsor you, either as a fleet manager or as a truck driver. If you have relevant experience, we can look into your profile. uh, okay. Okay, Girl Power is asking, electrician can get a PR. I'm Canadian citizen and have six each. Yes, electricians, very good scope. Even Queensland, day before yesterday, they conducted an invitation round from offshore. From India, we got an electrician at 60 plus 5 points, direct 190. So, electrician, very good chances are there wherever you are, either offshore, onshore. General electrician, right now it is like in high demand in Australia. So if you are an electrician, please contact us. We can guide you through how through skilled migration you can get sorted your permanent residency. Hi madam, can you arrange for me Dama job? We are not a recruitment agency, we are a migration consultancy, and we don't deal with the recruitment. You can find your own employer and then we can certainly help you with that. Okay, am I here everywhere? All right, okay, thanks. PB 0813 is asking, Roji Ajanda, what? I have no idea what you're talking. Gary the warrior is asking 80 points including Victoria State points for nurse, any chances? Is it for 491, 80 points? And are you working in your nominated field? Do you have a skill partner? Then there are chances. If you have 75 points of your own and if you're looking for 190, there is a possibility in 189 invitation round also you can get an invite, which is going to happen very soon. Okay. Hi, does a 16-year-old need to apply AFP police clearance for TR? Yes, anyone above 16, they need to apply for that. Hi. Sujita Chand is asking, what is your question? Sujita, I got so many highs from you. Kurt B is asking, how about opportunities for hairdressers? There are many opportunities for hairdresser in terms of skill visas. Skill visas is competitive, like there is an option, but we cannot guarantee it. But yes, as hairdressers, other possibilities are go for employer-sponsored visas. So under DAMAs, if you're looking for age concession and English concession, if no age or English concession anywhere in Australia, if you find an employer willing to sponsor you, hairdresser options are there. Or under skill visa, then in that case you need to consult us. We'll look into your skills assessment and other things. Okay. How long does it take after S56 remedical 491? Rajesh is taking another 3 to 4 months. Sometimes it's quick, but otherwise around 3 to 4 months it's usual. Thank you, the heaps. Thank you, 13APB08. Rajesh, I answered yours. Pasha is asking 189, 80 points as welder, 190, 85 points, working in my occupation, Victoria, chances, good chances are there for welder. If you're working in your nominated field, if you're earning good salary, good chances are there. Okay, I answered these. I guess I answered this as well. What is the purpose of check when we choose for AFP for TR? Is it a 33? Yes, it's always 33 for immigration purposes. It's 33. Don't go for employment purposes, it's for immigration purposes. What's your contact number and are you guys open today? We are not open today. We just run these live sessions for you guys every Saturday, even if we are not open. We do these, but like we are open Monday to Friday. You can book online consultation. We do have offices in Brisbane, Perth, and Melbourne, but online consultation from anywhere around the world. Zoom consultations are there and not open on Saturdays. Okay, if we get an invite for 189 before receiving skills assessment, will it affect outcome completing 27th of February? Definitely. 189 means you need to have a positive skills assessment before invite. Without, like, don't put fake information or just dummy dates. Don't do something like that. That will impact your approval of 189. Chances of 190 invites on 65 points, Carpenter, Queensland. Good chances are there. Carpenters anywhere, in any state, very good chances are there. Just like you need to meet the criteria of that state and you will be fine. Okay. 70 points, motor mechanic, New South Wales. Even New South Wales is a very good state for motor mechanics. The only thing, pathway 1 is closed now, as you are aware. And 190, they may do another invite, but they may invite motor mechanics at a bit higher points, 70 points, 50-50 chances are there. Okay. RN with 60 plus 15 points. Any chances of WA491? WA491, if you are under Schedule 1, chances are better. Or WA graduate, chances are better. But under Schedule 2, you know that RN is not there. So if you are meeting the criteria of Schedule 1 or graduate, yes, chances are there. What about after S56? How many days for discussion? You have 28 days to provide them the information that they have requested, and then up to them. Like sometime they can allocate you case officer straight away, but sometime it can take around 3 to 4 months for the case officer to again re-look into your file. Okay. Vela Banda is asking, what's your name? My name is Neet Harpuneet Kaur Dhillon. Is core occupation list going to change in this time frame? In this case, like core skills occupation list, it got changed only on 7th of December 2024. It used to take 6 to 7 months, 6 to 7 years for new list to come. But right now, Jobs and Skills Australia, they are making recommendations. They think that core skills occupation list, it has some occupations that are not in shortage in Australia. So they are recommending that we should change that, not we, like I'm not going to change it. Like Department of Home Affairs should change this core skills occupation list. So there is a possibility that there are changes coming in core skills occupation list, and some of the occupation may be removed. Okay. What time is it expected to grant 189 after S56? As I said, 3 to 4 months you can expect that. Joban Daliwal is asking, I got 80 points for 190 working in New South Wales as motor mechanic. Chances are there that you can get an invite from New South Wales, because New South Wales, they always prioritize motor mechanics. What are the chances of getting skills assessment of draft person just completed with 3 months of experience? Not with 3 months of experience. There are a few more things that you need to do for draft person skills assessment. Contact our team. Our skills assessment department will guide you through. Fashion Buzz, I don't like her actually. Okay, so I don't know. What chances of getting skills assessment of draft person? Okay, okay. What type of comments are we getting? We are doing a migration live session. So here, if you have questions about your Australian migration journey, it would be appreciated if you can ask us those questions, and I am happily answering those questions. Other than those, I'm not interested in answering any of those questions. I just graduated as EN and finish RN in 2 years. Is it better to lodge 491 now, 190 after RN? See, you should, the moment you complete your EN, what you can do is like the moment you complete EN, get your skills assessment and lodge your EOIs and ROIs wherever you are if you're meeting the criteria. And at the same time, complete your RN, and then you can also lodge RN, because RN can also lodge 189, whereas ENs can only lodge 190 or 491. Okay. When can we expect next 189? 189 invitation round is going to happen in February. In February, it is going to happen last week of February, and it can be March. Okay, first week of March or February. How much you charge for citizenship application? Rajan Sandhu, you can just email us. In the bio, you can find our email, and our team will get back to you on the charges for citizenship application. We do all kind of visas and citizenships, and employer-sponsored visa is our expertise, and labor agreement is our expertise again. Okay. All right. I answered this as well. We do have some comments on our Facebook live session as well, so we'll try to now answer those. Amandeep is saying Dama sponsored nahi labda cleaning field which Amandeep, in that case ਮਤਲਬ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੈਲਪ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਪਾਂਸਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਭ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰਨੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਆ ਕਲੀਨਰਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਟਾਊਨਸਵਿਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਲੀਨਰਸ ਨੇ ਕੇਨਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਲੀਨਰਸ ਨੇ ਪਿਲਬਰਾ ਵੈਸਟਰਨ ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 3 ਡਾਮਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਲੀਨਰਸ ਨੇ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਜੌਬਸ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਕਰੋ ਆਈ ਗੈਸ ਦੈਟ ਵੁੱਡ ਬੀ ਦ ਬੈਟਰ ਚਾਂਸ ਓਕੇ Harvinder Dandiwal is asking, any chance mixed crop farmer in New South Wales 80 points? New South Wales is right now very, very competitive. I won't give you any false hope for mixed crop farmers. If you have an employer, start looking into employer sponsored visa options. Don't just rely on skilled options, Harvinder. TD is asking, casual early childhood educator but no consistent hours, any pathway. Which state are you in, TD? Accordingly, we can advise you. Okay, do you help people finding in sponsor? Not really. We are not a recruitment agency that we find sponsors for people. We do migration consultations. If you have an employer, we are more than happy to do the consultation with the employer and advise them about the pathway. 494 visa requirements for childcare workers through Dama, Northern Territory. There are many options for childcare worker through Northern Territory Dama. Just contact our team and we can advise you. Okay. Ranjit Singh, can you please give more information about truck drivers Dama? About truck drivers Dama on YouTube, you can find we have like proper information videos, about 10 minutes video where we have explained everything about Dama as truck drivers. We have done so many Damas, 200 plus Damas for truck drivers only, and we got very high success rate in Damas. So what you can do is just watch one of the YouTube videos about Dama, or on TikTok channel as well. We do have videos about Dama. Again, I'll go back to TikTok. So you know right now we are live on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So I'm trying to read all the comments from everywhere and trying to answer and trying to wrap it up in this 30-minute session. We are already running late. Baljinder Sodha is asking, I would like to consult you about 482 visa. I have 2.5 years of experience part-time in Australia. I have sponsor who is willing to sponsor me as well. Baljinder, what you can do is just go to our website, book a consultation, whether a general consultation or with me as a senior migration agent consultation from our website, and then I'll be able to guide you through looking at your personal circumstances. Okay, now going back to TikTok. Let's go back to TikTok and try to answer. Much invites left for 189. Yes, we do have many invitations left for 189. So there is a hope that February round would be a good one, a big one. Now coming again to next one, Singh Love is asking, how long does it take for 190 priority occupation carpenter? It is still taking time. Carpenter, even though it's in priority, it is in construction, it is still taking more than a year for 190. Okay, I'm looking for truck driver sponsorship. Which state is good for requirements? In terms of requirements, for 482, every Dama got 1 year of work experience requirement. But if you look into 494, Perth Dama got 3 years requirement, other all Damas, they got 2 years requirement. So you need to decide if you have 3 years plus experience, you can go to any Dama and explore your truck driver's visa sponsorship. All right. This one I answered. I answered this one. Do you have a free consultation, KG? Go to our website. There is general consultation, not with me, right? But like with any of our counselors, those who can actually look into initial assessment and let you know whether there will be any pathway or not. So you go to our website, book a general consultation. These are free of cost. But if you look into like proper migration consultation, then these are paid consultations. Okay, you meant to apply 190 or 189 after finishing RN. After finishing RN, you can apply for 189, 190, 491. All three options are open. After finishing EN, you have 190 and 491. Deepika Nupon is asking, you are replying my text, you're not replying my text. Okay, Deepika, you again, like in the not in the comment box, like as inbox us your query and we'll ask our team, they will get back to you. Now I answered this as well. So I'll be going back to again Facebook and try to answer. And we are just wrapping it up. It's already time. It's 11:05. We were meant to finish this session at 11. We'll just wrap it up now. Ravi is saying, please. So what is your question, Ravi? I cannot read your question here. Martin is saying, I'm 60 points excluding state for ECT. What are the chances for 491? Chances are slim. ECT is becoming very competitive, Martin. Try to improve on your points. And which state are you in? It depends on that as well. And whether you're meeting the criteria for state. Ravi, your question is not there. I cannot read that question. All right. Okay, guys. So we'll wrap it up now. It's time. And on Facebook, we'll just read one or two comments. Can you give more information about truck drivers, Dharma? I already explained you where you can find information. Deepika is saying, what are the qualifications and experience requirements for Dharma NT 494 as childcare worker? 2 years. 2 years work experience requirement is there. Again, I would say depending upon your personalized circumstances, information can be different. So please book a consultation and we'll discuss accordingly. Okay, guys, we'll wrap it up now and have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend and we'll see you next Saturday. Same time, 10:30 Perth time, and if you are in Brisbane, it's 12:30. If you are in Melbourne, it is going to be 1:30.